What's up, Wheeler Bros? How's it going? Today we will be installing the new coil and plug wire on the Raptor. This one, I don't know if you can see, I'll show you up close in a second, but it's a bit burnt up and just beat up, so we bought a new one, or I bought a new one, and then we're going to install it today. Let's pray and then we'll get right into the video. Dear Lord, thank you for this day. Thank you for keeping us all safe, Lord. Thank you for allowing me to buy this part and allowing me to make these videos for you. Just keep me safe from everything and keep everyone else safe. And Lord, just thank you for blessing us with all that we have, Lord. In your name I pray. Amen. So yeah, let's get into the video. Alright guys, welcome back. So we have the new coil and plug wire here. I've already opened just to see what it was. This is probably going to be difficult to do with one hand. There we go. So yeah, this is the new part. I just ordered it off eBay just because it wasn't very expensive and it looked like a decent coil and plug wire setup. So yeah, let me just set that down there. So yeah, here's the part. I'm going to unravel it real quickly if I can do that with one hand. Then we'll unravel it and I'll compare the new and the old. There we go. Just toss it down there. Alright, so here's the new spark plug coil and wire. I don't know if you can see that. Here's the coil itself and here's the plug wire. It's got a little heat shielding on it, or a little, I guess you would call that heat shielding. It's not really, it's just a thin piece of rubber. It looks to be about the same length as the old one, so I am going to have to zip tie it to one of these up here so it doesn't get burnt again. And let me show you guys the old one. Just take you out of here real quickly. So yeah, here's the old one. It mounts up back there. I don't know if you can see it. I'll show you guys in detail in a second. Runs around and then connects the spark plug, and it's also really loose. So it's good that we're replacing this one. It's a bit beat up inside and just worn out. So that's the first step. Take that off and let me set this camera up, and then we will get started. I got to cut all the zip ties and then take it off. It should be 2 or 3 bolts. I can't remember. I think it's 2, and I think they're 10 mil. So let me just set the camera up and then we'll get right to it. All right, guys, welcome back. So I take that back. It was not a 10mm bolt. It was 2 6mm bolts. I've already got one bolt out. This is what it looks like, just a small little nut right there, or bolt. So there's one bolt right here, and if you can't see, just behind this wire, there's one bolt right there. I've got this one out, as I said, and I've got this one most of the way loosened. But this is your coil right here. This is your regulator rectifier. So take these bolts out. I've also got the thing unplugged. Let me just finish turning this, and then it should just pop out like so. I was turning it the wrong way because I can't think, and I'm backwards. Now it should just come out. There we go. It's a little bit easier to go on that side and do it. There we go, just hang there. All right, so let me show you guys the new part real quickly. Here's the new part. It's exactly the same as the old one. There is one prong on here that is bigger than the other. So when you plug it in, I don't know if you can see or not, when you plug it in, this one, there's one corresponding thing for that and one corresponding plug for that one, and they won't fit on each other, so you can't mess this up. So what you do, I'm going to set this down for now, just take these off of here. You have the orange one, and you have the white one, or the black one, sorry. There's a little bit of dirt in here, so let me just, I washed that out yesterday. Just bang that out real quickly. All right, I have a rag. Let me grab a rag real quickly. Just wipe away some of the water. Just do that real quickly. Just a microfiber. That should be good. All right, so now you've already examined your part, make sure it's the same, and it is. So what you do is you find the plug. The black one is going to be the larger of the two, so that one goes on the larger plug, and then the top one is going to go on the smaller one. It will not fit on the big one, so you can't mix it up. All right, and now it should just bolt on there. Let me grab the bolts, put one through here, start them by hand. There's one. I can actually tighten it the right way this time. Just thread it till it's almost hand tight. And then grab your other bolt. Got it right here. And then stick it through. And you should be able to just put your hand back there and get it started. Maybe. This one's a little bit more tricky because the actual wire itself is in the way. I don't know what that was. There we go. I'm also recording outside today because the light is just a little bit better. So now you can go behind on the other side and tighten them up with just a ratchet or something. I am going to use a little extension and then tighten that one on the side closest to y'all right here, if I can get it in there. Alright. And then snug it down. It doesn't have to be super tight. Just make sure it's snug. That should be good right there. And then you want to get your other one. I can't reach it with the extension on this one, so I'm going to set that down. Just put the normal thing on it. And then I can get my ratchet on there. It's a little tight. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? Take that off. Tighten it by hand so it's mostly snug. There we go. Take my ratchet, get in there, and then snug it up like the other one. And that should be good. So now, what you want to do is you want to get your plug wire. Let me get you out there. Get your plug wire. You want to route it as far away from the exhaust as you can. And I know that might be a struggle, but it's what you got to do. And then you want to put it on your spark plug, make sure it fits. The handlebar's in the way. Turn that. And there you go. It is installed. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get another thing, and then, or another zip tie, and then put it right here and just zip tie the plug wire itself to these hoses, and then we should be done. I should have a battery. or I should be getting a battery in just a little bit. Just because, as you saw in the last video, the other one did not fit in the new battery tray, unfortunately. So I've got one of those coming. So let me go grab a zip tie. Actually, let me cut the rest of the zip tie off, because someone didn't do that before. But let me go grab a zip tie, and then we should be good for this install. Alright, welcome back. I'll put you a little bit closer just so you can see a little bit more. You can see where the spark plug wire runs and then connects to your spark plug down here. So you can, I'm just going to have it right in the middle right there. Make sure it's on all the way. It's not going to come off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the zip tie and I'm going to route it through here and then just pop it on right here. I'm not going to have it too tight, not to put a lot of stress on the coil or anything. Just going to have it up and out of the way. That should be good right there. And then that should be good. Actually, I might move this back slightly just so I can remove the coil in the future. There we go. That should be good. And now, take my snips, and then we are done with this install. So, like I said before, I have a battery coming. That should be here in just a little bit, and then we can get the first start. So yeah, I guess we will wait for that battery, and then we will plug it in and make sure everything runs just fine. So yeah, also, if I have a spark plug gap tool, I will take that spark plug out, the old one, and I will install this new one. And just got to make sure that one's gapped right. I looked on the forums and people said the spark plug gap for a Raptor, I think, was in between 8 and 9 thousandths, I want to say. I may be wrong. Let me double check real quick. Between 0.8 and 0.9 millimeters. Sorry about that. 0.8 and 0.9 millimeters. So yeah, I'm gonna wait for the battery, and then we will get the first start on the new coil. So yeah, see you then. All right, guys. Future Andrew here. I'm actually back at Will's house. Say hi.
Hola, señor.
Yeah. So when I was doing the plug wire video, I realized I made a mistake and I said a spark plug gap wrong. The spark plug gap on these is in between 32 and 35, or 0.32 and 0.35. So yeah, don't just disregard what I said in the beginning of that. So yeah, just look in your owner's manual if you want to figure that out. But yeah, back to the video. All right, guys, welcome back. So as you may be able to see, I'm back in the shop. Also, sorry for the noise, but as you may be able to see, we got a battery finally. It was a hunt and a half to get one for this, especially with me being stuck inside, or stuck in the house at least. So we had to get like a really unorthodox battery. It's 3 inches by, I think, 6 1/4 or something like that. Or that's the tray. That's the tray length. Just because it is not a, I would assume, like a factory OEM part. It doesn't quite fit exactly like OEM, but what can you do? So I've got a battery. I just tested it out. It does crank over. It does run. So I will show you guys that just now. This will not be a cold start. It will be more of a lukewarm start, if you could say that. So yeah, here we go. I'm going to put the seat back on just because I can. And then this thing, I think we might actually take it out to go ride in just a minute. So yeah. All right, let's see. Here we go. because of the spark plug, or the coil and spark plug. So yeah, let me go do that, and then I'll be right back. So as you can see, I got it running. This will be really my first ride in the neighborhood, and I don't know if you saw in the first video, these handlebars were really crooked. Holy cow, I didn't realize that, how bad they were. But I don't know if you saw in the first video, it's got some weird problem where it's got like a rev limiter, I swear, like 4,500, and it just doesn't feel right. So I'm just gonna ride it around a little bit and just feel it out and see what this is. Let's see if I fix the issue. So I'm gonna go come up here. Oh yeah, we fixed it, boys. Yes, it feels good now. Oh, that's a relief. That's a relief and a half. You don't even know. You don't even know how much stress that was going to be. This thing pulls. Oh my goodness, dude. This thing pulls. I'm in neutral. Holy cow, dude. Dang. Oh my goodness, dude. This thing pulls. Holy cow. I love this thing, dude. This is gnarly. I haven't been on a Raptor in a hot minute. Oh my god. Oh, that's sick, dude. I love that. Alright. Yes, sir, dude. Oh my god. This seems a little slick, but holy cow. Oh my goodness, dude. Yes, dude. Oh my god. You don't know how much of a relief that is. So it was the coil. Yes, dude. Oh my god. This thing is wicked, dude. Oh, I'm ecstatic. I think I need to replace some of the bushings in the front, because the front end feels a... Interesting. I guess that, well, I guess we don't need that. Whatever. Oh my, when you get into throttle, when you get about like 45% throttle, it just kicks out like that. Alright, let's get it in neutral. Dude, this thing feels good. Oh, I love it. Whew. Sorry about that, ma'am. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna go on the road, and then we're gonna see how fast this thing goes. Look at this. I can't see. There we go. let's just see if I'm just gonna do a little pull. We're gonna see how quick we can go. So, oh geez, what did I do? That should be good. I'm gonna reset it. Reset trip. There we go. Alright, so let's go and test this out. I am leaking oil a little bit, so I'm not gonna be out for too long. Yeah, this thing pulls, dude. It pulls real hard. I love it. On the ridgeline. Alright, let's see. Oh my god. Holy cow. Oh. There we go. Holy cow. Alright. So I'm gonna stop here. If I can find neutral. Maybe. Maybe. Oh my goodness. I hate finding neutral on these. Alright. I might need to turn the idle down a little bit. Because it is idling a little high. But that's fine. Fans kicked in, that's good. I'm gonna head back to the house and then I'll catch up with you guys there. See you then. Alright, I don't know if you guys hear me, but before we do that, we hit 66 miles an hour. I just forgot about that. We hit 66, dude. That's ridiculous. But yeah, holy cow. But yeah, I'll see you guys back at the house. We'll do a little recap there. So yeah, see you then. Alright guys, welcome back. We're in the shop. And can I just say, wow. I have not ridden a Raptor in probably a month or two. Just for the fact that me and Will haven't been able to go out and ride. But wow. First impressions of this thing. It is a lot quicker than I thought. When we first got it, we had that, apparently it was a coil issue. And it wouldn't let me rev all the way. I don't think the coil was sitting on the spark plug right, and it just wasn't giving enough juice, and it wasn't sparking or running right. So we couldn't really ride it. But after we've gotten these things like the battery tray, stuff like that, can I just say, wow, this thing is a rocket ship. Honestly, I'm really impressed, and I'm really thankful that I have this now. Comparing it to Will's, I guess you could say. This one, it doesn't have the bottom end oomph like Will's does. And I'm assuming that's because of the exhaust. The exhaust in here is still stock, and I put the baffle in here. So it might not have the low end torque of, say, his with his Yoshimura and the intake. But this does have the intake, just not an exhaust. But this thing is definitely quick. Like you saw there, or I don't know if you saw or not, hopefully you did. Hopefully I was recording. It said we hit 66 miles an hour on just a small stretch of road, if I could say that. I don't know if that's going to be in the video or not, just because I don't really want to see where I am, but it probably will be in the video. But this thing is a rocket ship, and I underestimated it a lot, to be honest with you. But wow, this thing is quick. Just recommendation, if you're thinking of getting a Raptor, buy it, because it is amazing. Some things that we need to do now, probably some front bushings, because this thing wobbles a little bit at speed. I don't know if it's tie rod ends or if it's front A-arms or what, but definitely bushings. We'll probably do that when this thing's completely torn apart, because the motor's gonna have to get torn out of it anyway to fix the case, because that's broken. But wow, just wow. This thing is, I'm speechless. This thing is amazing. But I guess that is the end of the video. I do want to thank you guys for watching, because this has been an interesting week for me, to say the least, and this has probably been the highlight of it. But yeah, I want to thank you guys for the support and everything that you've done on this channel, and I hope you guys stick around, and I hope you guys share this video, like it, and yeah, subscribe. So yeah, I guess I will see you in the next video, and yeah, peace out.
What's up with the bros? I want to say a huge thank you to everyone who has subscribed, and if you guys haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. It's free, you can change your mind anytime, plus it helps out the channel.
And if you want to get to know me and Will, you can go follow our Instagram. Link will be down in the description. We post anything from just us going to Carolina Adventure World, or us just ripping around the yard doing funny shenanigans like that.
And if you guys have any suggestions for trips or any way to improve our channel, any way, shape, form, or possibility, you guys can leave a comment in the comment section down below. We'll get back to you as soon as possible.
Yeah, you can DM us. Suggestions are always open. We love you guys commenting and giving us suggestions like that. Just helps our channel grow, and we love you guys for doing that.
And also on the topic of links, there are a few links that we have down in our description as well. There are links all the way from our sticker guy, Mr. Travis Truett, who's helped us out phenomenally, or all the way to the Honda and Yamaha website, where you guys can go purchase parts for your own quads at home.
Yeah, we thank you guys for all the support and everything you do for us. We love you guys.
Thank you guys. Peace.